Okay, hey guys, Techie here. Jetstream's currently on vacation or something. I don't know. Um, Welcome to the first Jetstream on the tabletop abridged. Long and short, for those who don't know, cause the format takes such a long time to produce, we decided to do it as a stream, so it's a bit more dynamic and fun. But we decided that since this might end up with longer episodes, we might do an abridged version where we shrink down the stream to just the story parts, remove all the rules, dice rolling, and kerfluffling between players. Just the main things you guys need to enjoy the story and keep up to date. So here is the quote-unquote second episode. In the future, we are planning on adding things like maybe music and such, but for now, it's a shrunk-down episode with some elements cleaned up, like the audio fixed a bit, and, just bits here and there fixed up. So anyway, enjoy the first abridged Jetstream on the tabletop, which starts with episode 2. Because if Star Wars can start with episode 4, why can't we start this with episode 2? Those who haven't heard about the first legendary session, Jetstream broke out of an orphanage and decided, hey, I'm gonna head to Earth. That sounds like a good idea. She found out that going there through Space Bridge is really hard because, well, only important people are allowed to use the Space Bridge. So she decided to steal a ship. So she ended up trying to con her way onto a ship, got caught, pretended that she really needed to use the bathroom, stunned the guy, stuck him on the toilet, then flirted with the next guy, and then got on the ship and flew off and discovered her new friend, Cloudy. Now, we are retconning a few things just for the introduction of Soul's character. So, anyway. Where we start is you decide to take a walk around the ship and come across... Oh, didn't resize. Small size, there we go. You come across the stasis pods, right?
Yay!
See them. Pods. Okay, you decide to poke around them. You find that Autobots being Autobots, especially after the war, they started using these things for just longer trips when, they need to... Well, that's what this ship was made for. It was basically for loading up stuff, traveling far away, setting up a space bridge there, so they could just shift supplies around a lot easier. Basically, space bridges need 2 ends to work. But the problem is, how do you set up the other end? Well, you have a poor sap who sits on a ship for a month and sets it up on the other end. That's what these things are used for. Exploring around, you find things like, dirty magazines and game consoles and things that really shouldn't be on this ship.
Oh, the look on Soul's face!
This was actually covered, I think, end of first session that she did find this stuff. Now, talking to Cloudy, you find out that one of the pods, actually a couple of the pods do have people in long-term stasis. Most of the pods aren't going to open for a while. Like, some of them are just, fix-it drones. They're just in long-term storage. They don't really have any personality or anything. You also find out that... Well, you're probably like, oh wow, I could have my own little fix-it drone, but Cloudy's like, no. The problem is they have absolutely no programming. So they basically would come out and just stare. They have nothing...
I don't want them staring at me, it'd be weird.
But you do find out that one of them has a Cybertronian in there, and apparently it's set to open in a couple of hours, actually.
No, nice.
Yeah, you're stuck in space, all alone on a ship. with a stranger who's about to come out of the pod.
Quick, stack shit in front of them. Jettison the pod. Shoot him into space. Don't allow him to become a player character.
Well, hey, it's up to Jetstream. How do you react to this?
I don't know. I guess I'd have to find out whether it's an Autobot, a Decepticon, or some random civilian person.
Okay. No, okay, that's fine, let's see.
Cybertronian, a good Cybertronian, or a boring Cybertronian?
Well, you just let open.
The chat has a point. I should get a weapon. Get
a weapon, okay, well...
Yeah.
Quickly get a weapon!
Tell me where you're going to
Run around
find
everywhere,
a weapon.
find something!
I don't know! There's so many voices! Gun! Give me gun!
Okay.
Blaster thing! I don't know.
Are you asking Cloudy?
Yeah, sure, I'll ask Cloudy. Cloudy, is there a weapon in here that I could use? Give it to me, please.
Don't know. This ship wasn't fully stocked. There should be appropriate armaments, but I do not know where they are.
You're not very good at this, are you, Cloudy?
Someone did kind of steal me before I was fully loaded. I haven't had a chance
what
to
a
archive my stocks or even find out where the kitchen sink is. So it might be down in the cargo hold somewhere.
Cloudy, just give me a gun.
Oh, sure. I'll use it with the arms I have. Oh, wait.
Oh, that's an arm, you nugget.
Well, you can
give
start
me-
quickly running around the ship looking for a gun.
Fine, I'll run around the ship and look for a gun!
Okay, you gotta be quick about it. Let's roll and see how you do. You head down to the cargo hold and you start finding things like a big-ass wrench, a big-ass hammer, no blaster.
Damn. Grab
And you
the
have
hammer.
the aspect, big-ass wrench.
Yep.
No, I want the hammer.
Okay, she wants a hammer.
Yeah, give me the
Hammer.
hammer.
Yep, she has a hammer.
Yay!
Okay, so switch
Give me
over
the
to
hammer.
Happy. She got a hammer.
Yay!
Well, you took about probably an hour searching. You do get told that the pods are going to open up in roughly 1 hour. Now, we switch over to our new character, Retrowave. Do you want to describe how you got on this ship? Like, do you have an idea for a backstory? Oh yeah, by the way, this is Retrowave.
This is the guy staring out from the middle of the pod. Okay, quick question about this ship itself. Was it specifically pointed at Earth?
Yes, it was.
Okay then. Well, if that's the case, then Retrowave got onto the ship in the first place because he hacked the computer in order to get himself placed onto the ship because he just really, really loves Earth electric music.
So yeah, no, I get you. You know, Earth. You find out that let's rewind a bit to before Retrowave gets on the ship. He finds out that Earth has this continual problem with space bridges. Either it has one, it doesn't have one. Oh, it just blew up. Decepticons just built one. No, that one blew up. It's been repurposed into a ground, so on and so forth. So Cybertron's like, whatever, we need a space bridge on Earth because some of our best keep going down there, and we want to be able to assist them and bring them back. You find out about this, you're probably like, what, a IT guy, basically?
More or less.
Yeah.
It's kind of what his job is, but he really just loves the music.
Yeah, well, you probably discover the music and that through the Earth import store. Earth Goods store from the first episode.
I don't care about any of this. Just give me the CDs. I will take all of them, cram them right into my chest.
Oh, God. Oh, yeah, that's right. Feel that enhanced bass.
Some good synth.
Okay,
That's
Before-
good stuff right there.
and before I stop breathing, Right. Okay. So, yeah. Well, you need to... Let's do a little bit of role-playing. How do you hack the computers? What do you do?
Well, Retrowave is an IT guy, and he's also a music lover. His problem is that he's not particularly well-known or good at either of them. However, he just really, really loves his stuff. So what he did was put in his resume, put in the offer for it. It's like, hey, I want to be on this ship, I want to be here. But he notices that there's an awful lot of people that are also on this list.
Well...
And there's also a lot of people who are soldiers and like with training and fighting things, which isn't really a thing that Retrowave is particularly good at. So why don't I just increase that fight score, increase that power blast rating? Like, yeah, just make myself look like the best candidate.
Well, given that they were planning on sending a few ships down there, you immediately get your, well, quote-unquote, papers to let you know that you have been assigned to the ship, the Cloud9. That it does leave in roughly a couple of weeks' time, but you are more than welcome to pack up your stuff and get into stasis as soon as you like.
Kingdom Hearts fan does raise a pretty good question. Is Retrowave a sparkling, a teenager, or an adult?
More like teenager. Teenager going on
Teenager?
adult. You're old enough for military service. Just not old enough for the hard energon pop.
So these adult magazines, do they belong to you then?
No.
No.
Lies!
I don't know how they got there. This
Lies!
isn't mine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure they're Cloudy's.
I was only recently assigned. Anyway, this isn't even
I
happening
don't have
yet.
hands.
Lies! The ship is your hands!
You're probably very excited. You're like, no, I want to go on there, because you have heard of people, like, being pulled off certain ships or being pulled on. If you're in there and you're in stasis, they can't pull you off the ship. Now we fast forward. Well, for you, it's like you just went in and, okay, you're feeling drowsy, you're still feeling drowsy, now you're starting to wake up. It's like you blinked and suddenly everything's different. Like you just woke up in the wrong place. You do have a display letting you know that you have roughly an hour before the bays open. Basically it's going through system checks, going blah blah blah. Basically, you're gonna be bored for the next hour.
No, I'm going to be chilling in a after stasis buzz for the next hour. I have no reason to be doing anything right now.
Okay. Jetstream.
Can I see outside the pod?
Yes, but it is like tinted glass. You do see like there may be someone out there. There may not be. You don't actually remember getting into the pod. Like you're buzzed. So it's like I don't even remember how I got here.
In that case, just turn on the chill wave on my chest and cool. I'm just gonna lie back and enjoy.
So you get told that in an hour one of the pods is opening, and suddenly the pod lights up, going through the defrost cycle, and you start hearing this chilled groove start playing. I need to get a sound. Whoever's in there, they're up and they're playing music.
Was this weird? I'm gonna ready my hammer anyway, because they sound really annoying.
Okay. You sat there for an hour with your hammer ready. Let's fast forward a bit. Because I'm assuming all you're really doing is you're getting ready. As soon as the doors open, you're gonna be in a ready pose.
Okay then, I'm readying my hammer. I'm getting ready for this. 1 hour later. I'm getting ready for this. And, just randomly hitting things with a hammer.
The pod opens and...
Got you now!
Are you attacking him right away?
Yes, sure, I'm gonna smack him in the face.
Okay.
Hey, Cloudy, you're a girl now. Ow!
Well,
Ow, what?
are you being forceful about it? Or flashy, or what?
I'm not
Oh,
defending
no.
myself. She's just smacking me with a hammer.
Okay.
He holds up his hand. Is just trying to fend her off because
Jetstream,
half out of it. She's
Jetstream,
woken
can
up.
you stop?
Okay.
Can you stop attacking our engineer? Oh, wait,
Oh,
are you the
what?
engineer or are you the IT guy?
Cloudy, what is this? Stop it! Leave me alone.
Oh, it's you. Right, yes, you.
Oh, so you know I'm Cloudy.
Oh, yes, this is Retrowave. He boarded the ship as soon as he got his papers. Like, he was already packed. I have never
Of
seen
course I
anyone,
was.
never seen anyone so excited to go to Earth.
Oh, my
You know-
visor. Did you crack my visor?
Oh,
Nah.
Cloudy, is this cracked? Who is this person? They weren't on the manifest. At least I don't think they were.
no, this
You were
is
sparkling?
Jetstream. She,
This is Sparkling. What is she doing here?
she stole me.
Huh?
Yeah. Just stole me.
Sparkling stole you?
Yes. Well, I wasn't awake at the time. I was going through maintenance cycles. She got on board, started up the engines, started flying out, and next thing I know, I was surrounded by defense drones and decided just to get the frag out of there.
Cloudy, are you telling me that a Sparkling stole a military grade,
I'm not military grade.
okay, a government grade ship, and it's just happened?
Yes.
Wow,
I
and
know,
I
I'm
thought
awesome.
I was unfit for this job. Okay. I'm Retrowave. Who are you?
I'm Jetstream, the new princess of Earth. Just saying. Just gonna put that out there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright then, Your Highness. How long have I been asleep for?
Uh, roughly 1 week. We are approaching the Earth in 12 hours, actually. Ah, that's why it woke you. Right, yes, because they stripped out most of my automations. I'll actually need one of you
12
to...
hours?
Oh.
Wait a minute. We're reaching Earth in 12 hours?
Yes.
Cloudy, do you have piloting subsystems installed on your routines? Can you fly the ship?
You guys find out that Cloudy used to be a military vessel, then he became a government vessel, so they had to strip him of a lot of things, including a lot of his automation. He can only really push the go faster button at this point. He can't...
Wait a minute.
Right.
So, we're gonna reach Earth in 12 hours. You don't know how to fly the ship. I don't know how to fly the ship. I'm just a mechanic.
Huh? Well, the Sparkling seemed quite capable of flying the ship. She was quite good at avoiding those defense drones.
Okay, okay. Well, that changes plans slightly. Sparkling, sorry, Jetstream, can you make sure that we don't plow straight into the planet? Because this ship is pretty tough, but it's not that tough.
I'll do my best.
Please
That's
do.
filling me with confidence.
Good.
Okay, then, we have 12 hours, right?
Yes, we do.
Alright, I need to... Can you give me a manifest of what we do have, what is loaded onto the ship? I need to know what we still got.
Yeah, well, as I said, I was going through routine cycles when I was stolen, so I know that I wasn't fully loaded, and I know that I do not have a fully up-to-date manifest, so I have no clue.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna have to just check on things and... Jetstream, can you please make sure to not hit me with a hammer anymore? I'd really appreciate that.
Okay, but I'm still gonna keep the hammer, just saying.
You can keep the hammer. Consider it a peace offering. A gift!
I don't consider it a
Okay.
gift, it's mine.
Sure. Okay, Cloud9, let's take a look at... Let's see what we got.
Okay. Well, the last person to go through the cargo hold was Jetstream when she was searching for said hammer.
Mhm.
I'm not gonna ask what she found in there, because I think I can already see what she found.
Yes.
There was also a wrench.
Good. Good to know we have those.
Yes. One hammer, one wrench. Updating manifest.
Thank you, Cloudy.
Yeah, you're so useful, Cloudy.
Well, I was expecting to have a whole crew be looking after this. I mean, I'm not that high a rated a tech.
Well, we do have drone units aboard the ship. I forget what they're called. The mechanical drones. We have a few of those, but the problem is I do not have their programming. So unless you can whip together their AI program.
That's fine. That's no problem. I've already got some programs loaded onto the ship just in case one of them corrupted when they came out of stasis. So it's great that we have an army of busybodies to go around to just do our stuff for us.
Army,
It's
more
just
like
that,
3.
3?
Yeah.
3?
What? Yes.
I was expecting a full complement of 12. What if we lose one?
Wow!
Then we'll have 2.
That's great.
Well,
I
we
stole
weren't meant to be
one
the only
it
ship.
sucks.
We were only meant
I
to
I know, Cloudy. I'm sorry. I don't mean to be mad. All
Yeah,
right,
you do.
just a little, just a little. Anyway, let's get these drones up and running. You said that you piloted this ship through defense turrets?
Yes, she did. Well, when I woke up, she was hitting buttons randomly, and, well, she
But
was
luckily-
flying with a certain level of skill. I think because she is of Seeker build, she's just naturally inclined towards flying the ship.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Excellent pilot, but she is certainly going to be better than you because of her alt mode.
Retrowave he does not have quote-unquote military reflexes. So he's good at his job, but he knows he cannot pilot this ship.
Ha ha ha.
What he can do is make sure that the ship isn't too badly damaged from flying it through a cloud of defense turrets. So let's get those drones up and running and checking over any damages that may have happened when it was flown through a cloud of planetary defense turrets.
Well,
Ew.
coincident.
Well, they did very little damage to me. It appears that the defense turrets were set up for things flying into Cybertron, not out of Cybertron.
Well, that's coincidentally great, but those things aren't those aren't pea shooters that they're
No.
directed
I
energy
felt a few
weapons.
hits, but certainly I could have been in a lot worse shape.
Well, let's buff those out and make sure that Jetstream has the best chance she has to not plow us into a mountain.
Yes, I would appreciate
I
that.
won't do that. I won't do that.
All
I
right,
want to
then.
live too, you know.
So that's why you did this then?
Yeah,
That's why you hijacked this ship?
yeah.
You serious?
Yeah.
Apparently.
Who are you running from?
The adults.
Running from the adults?
Ah, yes.
Wait,
Oh,
Jetstream,
okay. I
have
think
you ever watched a cartoon called, what was it? Kids Next Door or something?
Yeah, I have actually.
Huh. That might explain a few things. I knew cartoons were bad for sparklings.
I needed my cartoons.
to Kingdom Hearts fan, no, Retrowave doesn't have any weapon. He's just a mechanic. He's not meant for fighting. He can maybe chuck something at someone, but mostly what he does is just turn up the volume and blast people with sound until they go away.
Jetstream probably heads up to the cockpit, right? Retrowave, you put in your authorization key and all that to bring out the 3 fix-it drones, and they stare at you blankly.
Great. Well, I'll just load up the standard programming interfaces on these ones and set them to Let's see. We're going to want to look at auto diagnostics. Load that up.
Okay. So you're basically having them check themselves over?
Check themselves out, make sure that stasis went through well, and then after that's done, we'll do a full diagnostics of the ship.
Well, the reason why you went through the stasis buzz is because you actually have, tech organic parts. These things don't really have much of a brain. They rely almost wholeheartedly on their programming. They don't have the stasis buzz. But they do check themselves over. One of them does remark on, having a bit of stiffness here and there and suggests that check themselves out after duty.
I'm going to have them check themselves out now because I was also expecting a pilot that was not going to be younger than me. So I'm not going to take any chances.
Okay. Well, it recruits the help of the other two. They disassemble its wheel servo, because this was going to be a surprise later. Looks like someone got to this fix-it unit before they went into stasis, and they're pulling out, contraband.
Whoa!
We're
and
talking...
this, children, is why you have careful.
Well, as soon as they see the hazard stickers all over the package, they're suddenly, they're not using their big hands, they're actually, their fingers are coming out to form their little delicate hands that they slowly take it out.
Alright, Fix-It 1, tell me what this is.
Well, it basically has a look and then gives you the message of, do not know, cannot scan.
You mean cannot scan? You can scan through bulkheads.
Cannot scan.
Bulkhead is here?
No,
Just kidding.
I don't know what this thing is, and I'm really tempted to just vacuum it because we don't know what it is. Hey, Cloudy.
Yes?
Oh,
There
good,
you are.
there you are.
Sorry. My voice
gonna have to clap
module refused to behave.
I was going to have to clap my manipulators next. We found this contraband in one of those Fix-It units. Do you know what this is?
Fix it 1, scan. Okay, nothing, no. Huh, it's lined. Lead, maybe?
What?
No, we should be able to at least penetrate some layers of lead. Huh, that is odd. I'm not detecting any radiation coming off it, no.
Okay, Cloudy's going to roll his own careful as he analyzes it. Okay, he got a -1, but he is protective AI, so he is using one of his fate points to give himself a +2 to get that up to a 3, because he wants to protect everyone on this ship. Suddenly these big arms come out and, start scanning the parcel, and he's like...
Retrowave stands back.
Doesn't seem to be anything dangerous. I'm not detecting any energy signatures off it. I'm not detecting any chemical signatures off it, other than, the usual tape and glue and...
What are we talking about again?
We're talking about a box we found in one of the Fix-It units, and Cloudy is looking at it going...
Can I just open it?
I don't want to open this thing. I want to shoot it out the airlock, and I want to find a real good reason
Jetstream,
why
you're
I
allowed
should do
to
that.
go over and open it if you really want.
No!
Yay!
No!
I'm opening it!
No!
Okay.
It's like a present!
No! Fighting!
Okay.
No, I'm going to body slam the box and run towards an airlock. But more or less, neither of us
Actually-
have won, and we're just sort of scrambling and fighting.
You could use your random assortment of plushies, Jetstream, maybe bury him in plushies and defuse the
I'm
situation.
gonna toss plushies at him!
It's like, I've got it! It's just a plushie.
Yep.
Woohoo!
Okay, Retrowave. You go to leap on the box as soon as Jetstream's like, yeah, I'm gonna open it. Next thing you know, there's plushies all over the place, but you think you grab the box and it's a Teddy Rupskin.
What is this?
Well,
What is this? Where's the
from-
box?
It's from the
He
80s
turns
and
around
90s,
to
and it
see
clearly
her
has
opening the box.
Okay, you open the box. It has... Okay, that's a hard drive. Those are data disks. And that's... Yeah, it's just data disks.
What?
So I risked all that for a couple of doodads I don't give a crap about.
Hey, hey, I'll trade you that for a plushie.
Sold!
Awesome. Thank you. Here you go.
Thank you.
Now what to do with this? I'm going to put this in a safe storage.
Airlock.
No, not an airlock. I know what this is now, and it's probably not going to kill us all. I think. All right. I'm just going to go safe. I'm just going to scan it in a sandbox system
You were
and
gonna
see.
boot it out the ship.
Yeah, I was, because I didn't know what it was.
Well, why don't you try looking in the box next time?
May I remind you, we do only have 10 hours till we hit Earth. Well,
Oh,
I hope that we don't hit Earth.
10 hours, are you sure?
10? Oh no, 11. Huh.
Really?
Yeah.
It's only been an hour.
Turns out
Cloudy,
when they
I've been
strip-
running diagnostics on those fixits for quite a while. You sure?
Yes, quite sure. Well,
Okay then. Well,
as sure as my sensors can be, I'm not allowed. I don't have my military grade ones, I have these ones.
let's see what's on these discs.
Okay.
Retrowave heads to one of the tech bays, make sure that no small annoying things are following him, and loads it onto a solitary computer, one that isn't connected to the network, just to see what these things are.
Okay, well, conveniently, because there's like, there are computers here
Great, accelerated.
set up for like running simulations, doing programming and all that are isolated from networks and such. You load up one of the data disks and, okay, well, that's filthy. That's very filthy. Wow. Good thing no little annoying thing followed you in here, because this probably would scar her for life.
Hey.
Right. Okay. Well,
Not
put this in the
this.
box.
That was one of the data disks. You then load up another one. Okay, this is formula for something.
Mm.
Now,
Oh. Right.
this is formulas and diagrams for making the space bridge into a bomb.
What? Where is this from?
You're not sure. Like, you've only... Okay, the first disc, you're actually looking at how the discs are laid out, and you're like, yeah, first disc is porn. That was meant to... Like, at top of the stack, the first disc was porn, so that was obviously a distraction. So someone would load up the disc, go, oh, it's porn, whatever. Throw it out. The next disc is all these complicated formulas. Next disc is diagrams, and as far as you understand, what this would do is it would explode the space bridge, but from the inside. So the so outside the space bridge, be perfectly fine. Anything through the space bridge, which includes the receiving space bridge, wouldn't.
So it would collapse the space bridge, the internals of the space bridge,
Yes.
but not the externals.
Yep. So
it sounded like, would it irreparably damage both sides of it, or is this just like a
your side would
anytime
look...
they want?
Your side would just look like, oh, something went wrong. Oh, a few fuses blew. Okay. Other side, on the other hand, you don't want to think about it because it's talking about, like, overloading safeties, containment.
Wait, would this turn it into a railgun?
A railgun that's using space-time bending as not only the rails, but also the ammunition, and then just exploding at the end.
Oh, that is bad. That is bad.
Basically,
I have no idea what's going on.
Okay, so basically what it is that there's a little circle in front of Earth. There's another little circle in front of Cybertron. Something on the Earth end goes, hey, let's make something bad out of the space bridge. So it starts contorting the bridge along the way, and all this buildup of energy hits the other side of the space bridge like a wrecking ball going down a garden hose. And
Wow.
once that hits the other side, boom. destroying Cybertron.
Whoa!
Well, okay, to be fair, you're not quite sure if it would destroy Cybertron, but the damage. Like, that's the entire Space Bridge station easily gone.
At least, we're talking about space-time here. Sky's the limit.
Yeah, exactly. This could be nasty, and the problem is, this was easy for, like, judging by the Fix-It's diagnosis, whoever put it in there was like, okay, they were really methodical. If it wasn't for the fact you got the Fix-Its to auto-diagnose with your program, they could have easily missed it. Or, you know, or another mechanic would go, oh, it's a little stiffness. Well, it's not impeding anything. They'll be fine. They're disposable drones.
It's hard to explain just how nervous Retrowave feels about this entire situation, because if it wasn't for the Sparkling hijacking the ship, this mission probably would have gone off without a hitch. And whoever was meant to use this data would have used this data to do unspeakable things.
Yeah, well, yes.
And this was installed on just a normal ship.
Mm-hmm.
Meant to set up a space bridge, and with all the bad things happening at Earth, this is awful. We need to contact Cybertron and let them know this happened.
No!
I mean, we also need to let them know that someone hijacked this ship and figure out who actually was the one that planted this data. Also, this Sparkling needs to be sent back to the creche.
What? No!
But we don't need to tell her any of that, of course.
Oh, you're horrible. You're
You're conveniently locked in a room by yourself.
Well, it's a good thing I'm not saying any of this out loud with Jetstream staring on the other side of the tech, looking at me and listening. It's like, what? Like, all right then, now just to set up communications with Cybertron, tell her about the Sparkling that's hijacked the ship, and oh.
What, right now? No, you're not.
Nope, you're on a computer that's locked from the rest of the network. You'll need to actually go into the cockpit where Jetstream is.
Oh, okay. And how did she hear me?
No, she didn't. She can't have.
I didn't
okay,
hear
never
you,
mind.
but you're gonna do it anyway.
Oh,
I don't want
sad.
anything to
I
do with
wanted that fake
Cybertron,
mic.
so yeah. I'm not gonna let you regardless.
In that case, Retrowave is going to head up to the cockpit.
Okay.
Cloudy, can you open up a terminal for me?
Yes. Communication terminal, I'm assuming.
No, just a regular terminal.
Okay.
And why would you want to open up a terminal?
Because I need to further diagnose the discs. There's only so much that I can do in the tech lab.
Are you sure about that?
Are you sure?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Okay. He is the ship mechanic.
Okay, fine. I'm watching you.
Whatever's on this disc, like, it must be something important. Like, if not, like, Retrowave seems like a pretty chill guy. And suddenly he's really invested in these discs. And do you want to fuck things up for him?
He said a bad word.
Yeah.
He's been taken over by the discs.
Get
Yay!
No.
So, boom. You get an extra fate point, but you are now compelled to act like a Decepticon. This means you could do whatever you think is necessary as a Decepticon to get those discs. Those must be very important.
I want those discs.
And as it happens, Retrowave left them back in the lab. But she doesn't know that. He just doesn't have it on him. But that would be the first place to go looking.
Yes. Yes, it would. So, Jetstream, tell me what you do. You can't keep saying that. You do know. You want those discs. Okay, okay, you don't see them in his hands, but, well, he is a tape cassette type, so they might be actually inside him.
I know what he's gonna do when I leave the room!
No, you don't.
Well, the first
actually.
place to look then is to pry open his chest and take the discs.
That
Take it by force!
okay. You have a few options. He could have left them back in the tech lab. He could have the discs on him. And yes, there is a chance that he'll turn on the communications and communicate to Cybertron.
Uh-huh.
But
Assuming the ship can do that while in flight.
you can communicate when you're flying, but you're not sure if Cloudy can. Well, I'll just ask Cloudy. Hey, Cloudy, can you do communications to Cybertron while flying?
I actually can't. When my hyperspace engines are on, it does produce some radiation, some energy waves that do disrupt long-range communication. Short-range communication is fine, but we're not close enough to anyone for short-range communications to matter. So, no, can't do long-range communications. Can do long-range transmissions, maybe, but Cybertron would receive it about 12 stellar cycles later.
Retrowave's audio receptors perk up as he just sort of what he thinks is inconspicuous look up to Cloudy. He's just like, oh, that is an interesting thing and an interesting answer. Thank you very much, Cloudy.
Yes, it's actually kind of amazing how many people don't know that.
Okay, then. Well, Cloudy, with that in mind, you wouldn't mind if we just shut down the engine for routine maintenance. I need to check the thrusters.
Is that a fact?
Yes, of course. I'm
Well,
checking the whole...
problem, if I turn off my engines, they'll take roughly a couple of hours to start back up again. And the problem is
that won't be a problem. I mean...
I'd be still traveling at velocity towards the planet.
Well, you said it yourself. We've got like 11 hours to get there, and we're thrusting right now.
This is assuming that I start up successfully.
That is true. Hey, Jetstream, would you mind just nudging the ship until it, isn't directly pointed at Earth? And I can safely shut down the engines.
I don't know.
But that's important.
I don't care.
We need to check the ship.
I've already sent the fix-it units down to check my engines over. They seem to be operating quite well. They report a 70% efficiency, which is better than I expected.
Oh, what a shame.
Yeah, that's a
Sorry,
real shame.
I missed that, Soul. What did you say?
Nothing. Cloudy is nothing but an important part of the ship, and we'd be lost without him.
I actually missed what you said, but now I'm not sure if I want to hear it.
Don't worry, it's not important. Not important at all, Cloudy. Thank you. Good. If we could sort of speed up landing on the planet to make sure that, we can get the mission continued on, call for help.
Probably, yeah. Something I can agree on, yes.
Certainly.
Yeah.
I can increase my thrusters to 150%, actually.
Okay, cool. Cloudy, would you happen to have like a manual on your flight systems? I just want to go over the flight systems to make sure that they're also not damaged in operation.
Okay, well...
Snake.
Sorry.
Snake.
Well... Cloudy rolled to basically go...
Fine!
Cloudy rolled to go faster. He got up to a 5. So you guys feel the ship, vibrate. As it...
Cloudy, no, I want to control the Retrowave just starts rolling in his chair. That's just... Okay, yeah, I'm facing the wall now. Cool.
I'm sorry, that was actually a bit higher than I expected. The fixers are doing a very good job. I commend you on bringing
I'm
that
so happy you
program
put them
board,
online,
Retrowave.
Retro.
Yeah, they're doing a great job. Amazing
It's like we
job.
don't even need you, Retrowave.
Well, we
Ah,
needed
that's
it for
really
the
funny,
software.
Jetstream. You're so funny.
I am.
Jetstream and the Seeker just, is like, oh, this is nothing. Like, she almost, like, lays back in the chair as the vibrations start, and she's just enjoying herself. You, on the other hand...
Clutching to his seat because he does not like this.
Yeah.
I'm so happy and excited. Everything is coming up, Jetstream.
We will now approach Earth within 3 hours.
Oh, good.
That's faster than
Awesome.
I expected.
That's awesome.
Now,
Okay.
what was that, Retrowave? You were asking me something as I was increasing the engines.
Yeah, I'd just like to take a look at the flight controls.
Very would.
I don't know where they are.
You don't know where the flight controls are?
Yes!
Wow, really?
Are you taking the liquid energon?
I think he is. He's been like having a go with my Energon pops.
Cloudy, where is the manual to this ship?
Well, I assume it might be in one of the
that's
boxes
what?
that were loaded on here that I do not have the manifest for. Or maybe it's on one of the boxes still on Cybertron. Along with the software that I needed for to fix it. And the materials
this
I need for...
Look of horror on Retrowave's face as he just like looks to the terminal, looks to Jetstream, looks to Cloudy, looks to the terminal, looks to Jetstream, looks to Cloudy. As this freak out music starts playing.
Welcome to my life for the
Okay,
past
fly the
week,
ship.
Retrowave. Are you enjoying it?
It's a wide awake nightmare. Thank you for joining me. Happy to be here.
It's fine, I can fly the ship. It's all good.
Falsifying my records was the best thing I ever done. Yay.
Okay. Let's fast forward a bit because we are starting to run out of time.
My chance to check out the lab.
So this is basically
and
to
find
say
the
that
ship.
Jetstream is able to walk around and do whatever. You try and get up, you're just slumping back down. It's like, nope.
Retrowave is currently stuck in his own head. As he's
Okay.
just trying to find a solution to this, and every time he's coming up Snake Eyes.
Jetstream, you still have that compel on you to act like a Decepticon. Retrowave is
Yep.
unable to move. Like, you're looking at him, and he clearly just can't move properly. And he's clearly, like he's having some sort of freak
cannot
out.
move right now.
I know. I'm excited. I'm jumping up down. I'm gonna be a Decepticon and check out the lab and see if I can find those discs and things.
Okay, you're...
I'm going to the bathroom.
Yeah. Well, you do the one plan that you know has worked in the past.
You know how to use it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I'll just keep
Yeah.
gripping this chair and wondering what I did with my life.
I'm going to take a look at this terminal and see what information is loaded on here. What do you mean it's a base install?
Okay. You get to the tech lab. The discs are there.
I've been hide them in my cockpit. You know that little pink thing I had. Yeah.
Yep, okay.
Cockpit.
You're hiding them in your cockpit. Okay, cool. Well, as you do notice that one of the discs does have... one of the discs that he had loaded, some of the information is still on screen, and it's going on about, Decepticons will rise again in the ashes of Cybertron, blah, blah, blah. It's a typical Decepticon spiel that you have heard so many times. Nothing really important. You just make note of it. You pull out the disc, you put it in the box, you seal up the box, you put it in your cockpit. You get back to the cockpit. Cloudy's basically sitting there going,
oh good, our pilot's here.
Yeah, that's a really good thing to have, ET 30 minutes to impact.
Yes.
I mean landing.
Landing would
Okay.
be preferred. Jetstream, do you know how to do atmospheric landing? We should have asked this like 12 hours ago.
I don't know. I've never flown a ship before, so yeah.
What's an
I'm gonna
atmosphere?
It's a thing and in a thing. Whatever. Who cares? I'm gonna sit in the driver's seat and take charge. That's what I'm good
Okay.
at. Taking
Yeah, cool.
charge.
Okay.
I'm just gonna make sure the ship doesn't shake itself apart. Cloudy, please decrease acceleration.
Okay, decreasing acceleration down to 50%. We'll maintain enough velocity.
I need the steering wheel.
And there we go. And bring out steering wheel for Jetstream.
Yay!
Okay, Jetstream. This is the most important moment for you. Do you all
Yeah.
die? Or do you live?
It's gonna be a really grim
I'm
string.
really hoping
the
that we
first
all
one.
live.
Okay. Well, I'm assuming you want to be flashy about this. You want to show off.
What gave it away?
The fact that you're miming, the fact that you're flying a ship.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. There we are.
I'm so
That's the...
excited. I swear I had a lot of sugar today.
Ah, the face that Retrowave has been making for the past 4 hours.
Okay, you're gonna be flashy. Rolling. Wow, a +2 on your...
And the
okay.
dice agree.
So you hit a 5. Well, I was gonna make it a 4, so yeah, she succeeds.
Okay. Yeah,
Sweet.
while that's happening, Retrowave is going to be shuffling over to the terminal and trying to find a safe landing. The best way we can get in on this ship. And he's going to put down the aspects good coordinates using the clever roll.
There's a old Earth military base that's actually behind some mountains, very secluded, brilliant place to land. Low wind, low. Yeah, basically, it's perfect. It's just you have to go over some mountains to get into it.
Okay.
And you're like, so he's like, yeah, that is the best place. I mean, I suggest that nope, you're gonna try and weave between the mountains, aren't you? Yeah, and you just give a giggle as you do, like, effortlessly. You hit the atmosphere, you're going in, the ship is screaming as suddenly you're, like, twisting between mountains, and then you're hitting the reverse thrusters, and boom, perfect landing.
Nailed it!
Maybe with a little bit of a drift at the end.
Sweet.
Yay.
Told you I could pilot this thing.
Yeah, you sure can, and you sure did, and we're sure not dead.
Yep.
Oh
I know,
boy,
awesome.
I felt that in my engines. Wow. Okay.
Okay,
I'm gonna need a moment.
I'm going to need a lifetime.
I think
And a
something fell off.
psychologist.
You made
No.
it.
That
I'm
fell
so
attached.
thrilled.
Okay,
My life
cool.
begins.
Yeah, that was certainly a thing. Jetstream, question for you. Oh, good, it's night. Okay, what were you planning to do on Earth?
Rule it, maybe? I don't know. I didn't really think that far ahead.
Cool. I tell you what. Like, hey, Cloudy, why don't you lower the landing platform and let her go find her people to rule?
I'm keeping the ship.
Yeah,
I live
sure.
here
You can totally
Yeah.
keep the ship.
Yeah, good.
Well,
I
this
am
is
not
a
going to fight
secluded
you for control of the
location.
ship.
There aren't many people, but I will lower the landing gear. I suggest that Jetstream, maybe with the fix-it units, explore this base, maybe.
That's a good idea. I got lots of interesting things to find and see down here.
Yes, you do. And how about we end it there? Sorry.
Right.
How about we end it there? That's fair. Hopefully it works.
Okay. Is it on?
What the heck? Oh, there we go.
Maybe. Hey, like and subscribe for more content! And remember, by controlling the web, I control the world. And transmission.